This behind me is the Scythe Byakko. It's a cool little air cooler for a computer processor. It costs about $24 in the US. It's really meant for budget systems, but I have it installed inside my gaming beast. Does it perform well and keep up with the temperatures? Well, let's find out. Please make sure to leave a like, a comment down below, and consider subscribing. Enjoy the video. So, the Scythe Byakko. It's small and very budget friendly, but feels high quality. It has 6mm heat pipes that transfer heat from the base plate, which is made of nickel plated copper. The Byakko does a great job of not interfering with the memory modules by not locating the heatsink directly above the base plate. The total height of this cooler is only 130mm. With that size, the Byakko can fit comfortably in pretty much any case. I currently have it installed inside my NZXT S340 Elite, and it fits perfectly with a lot of space for uninterrupted airflow. This may be smaller than other more expensive coolers, but it looks great in a PC. The 92mm fan, which comes pre-installed out of the box, is nothing special, but it gets the job done while being very quiet. It has a 4-pin PWM connector, so you can control its speed and stuff. It automatically kicks up when doing intense tasks, but it remains pretty much silent. I tried listening to it, and although you can hear a little sound, you can't hear it when the computer is closed, like it should be. And when it does kick up, the fans I have around it completely drown out the sound, so you can't really hear it. Well done. Here's a quick sound test. I guess the only thing that I didn't like is the mustard cable on the fan. It would have looked a lot better if it was just black or white, but for this price, I'm not complaining. The installation process for the Byakko is very simple and straightforward. I made a video about it, it's linked down below. Out of the box, it comes with the Intel bracket on, but it also comes with an AMD bracket if you're using that instead. It's compatible with the LGA 775, 1150, 1151, 1155, 1156, and 1366 sockets for the Intel side of things, and also AM2, AM2+, AM3, AM3+, AM4, FM1, FM2, and FM2+ sockets for the AMD side. I've been using this cooler for a couple days now, and I've gotten better performance than I thought I would get. First, I didn't even think it could handle the components inside this PC, but it did very well for the price. I ran a couple tests with it, but first, this PC has an Intel Core i7-7700K not overclocked, an Asus Z270 TUF Mark II motherboard, 16 gigs of Corsair Vengenace RGB RAM, a GTX 1070, a 500 gig Samsung 860 EVO SSD, and a 1TB WD Blue hard drive. For the fans, I have two NZXT 120mm fans in the front as intake, one Corsair ML120 Pro on the back, and an ML140 Pro on top for the exhaust. I used the thermal paste that came in the box. All of that is inside the NZXT S340 Elite case, and the room temperature is about 72 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 22 degrees Celsius. Keep in mind that this is a $24 cooler inside a $1,500 computer. With that said, when just in the home screen and nothing running in the background besides NVIDIA Shadow Play to record the screen, the temperatures were about 39 to 40 degrees Celsius, which isn't the best. When running Unigine Heaven in 2014 by 1536 resolution, on the extreme preset, the PC ran at an average of about 60 degrees Celsius. It did see it go up to 78 degrees Celsius, but it was only for a little bit. It also went down as low as 51 degrees Celsius. When playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, at full HD resolution with the highest settings, I got an average of 66 degrees Celsius with a high of 72 degrees Celsius and a low of 61. And now for the more intense benchmarks. When running the CPU stress test called Cinebench R15, the CPU was 76 degrees Celsius on average with a high of 81 and a low of 72. And when editing 1440p video, the temperatures were around 60 degrees most of the time, but there were times when it went up to 80 degrees for a little while. However, when rendering the video, the temperature went up as high as 90 degrees Celsius, which is a scary temperature. This is with the editing software Adobe Premiere Elements 15, which uses only the CPU and not the GPU, so the CPU is heavily stressed, especially when rendering. Despite some high temperatures, I'm still very happy with the Scythe Byakko's performance because for a $24 cooler, it can keep up with this PC surprisingly well. I also own the Deepcool Captain 240EX, which is an $80 liquid cooler, and the Byakko's performance was not that far off from the Captain 240EX's temperatures. Good stuff. For slightly better performance from the Byakko, I would recommend picking up another 92mm fan and putting it on the other side for a push-pull sort of thing to keep the air moving a little bit quicker. That can improve the temperatures by a couple degrees. I know that all these tests have been on a powerful, expensive PC, but this cooler is really meant for budget builds around the $600 or $700 range. If it could handle a PC like this one, it's going to be the perfect air cooler for computers in that range. So, if you're building a PC or are looking for a CPU cooler for a PC around that price range, the Scythe Byakko is a very good option for you for only $24. This will help you get rid of that ugly stock cooler from Intel or even the one from AMD. Or if you want a backup cooler for an expensive PC like this one, this can also get the job done while you replace your main cooler. So this is the Scythe Byakko, a very good air cooler for a very low price. That's it for this video. Please make sure to leave a like, a comment down below, and consider subscribing. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.